The following game, he told me not to dress up.
Not to dress up?
Yeah, so I'm literally in just like civilian clothes.
Yeah.
The following game after that, I dress up and I play for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, no, 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half, and I had 13 points. Yeah, crazy. I'm not even lying.
No one can do that.
The stats are
That's
like,
T-Mac type shit.
So I'm just like.
What is up, homies, my friends? I won't take too much of your time because I know you're trying to watch this video with Joshua Torralba. It's going to be a fire episode, just a heads up. But I am promoting my Beyond Life Tester program on Skool. Okay, Skool is cool. If you want to join, if you're interested, I've been posting about it. You can look at the previous post prior to this one in my Instagram and everything. So essentially what it is, it's for a group for young professionals, college students, new grads, and anyone trying to improve on themselves personally or professionally, okay? In that group, we'll be talking about improving different skills with like finances, 401ks, credits, working on getting a home, getting a car, all that good stuff, man. It's all gonna be in there. I'm excited. If you're interested in joining, again, comment the word Skool down below. And yeah, for sure, you'll get the information on that. All right, guys, see you later. Peace. Hope you enjoyed episode 2. All right, dog. So, guys, I'm here with Joshua Torralba, pretty boy, Joshua Torralba, out in the Philippines. I've known Josh since high school. We played varsity basketball over at Nicky Rowe High School. Then we went to a little short stint over at Pan Am at the time. Mm-hmm. We went there as well. And yeah, bro, how's everything been?
Good, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone that went to Nicky Rowe.
Yeah, give the audience a little background of where you've been and what you've been doing.
So lately, I played professional basketball overseas, specifically in Asia. My recent stints were in Korea and the Philippines. That's basically my market. And I'm currently a free agent right now, and I'm pretty much back home.
Free agent on the court and off the court, ladies. So.
Honestly,
right?
I'm single. I'm single.
Oh, dude.
I am single and waiting.
This motherfucker has been single all day. Say here, bro. No, you good, bro. You good. You're chilling. You're chilling.
Oh, man.
Hell
but
yeah.
I went to Nicky Rowe High School with Clyde, and yeah, Pat went to school together in college.
Hey, jump manual, dog.
But this is where we're at.
Shit.
Life. What you writing now?
Oh, no.
Some notes?
Yeah, don't worry about it, dog. Don't worry. You're good. I got you. I'm just writing the date and everything. And then, like, when I want to talk about stuff, I'll just write it down here. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. So, let's discuss what college was like for you. I know you had some crazy ups and downs straight out of high school. You went to the Philippines, you came back, you went back, It's been like that. It's been like that.
Life.
Your whole fucking life, bro. So let's start from straight out the get-go, straight out of high school.
Okay, high school. So, I played basketball my whole life, right? So, being a Filipino, it's, this might be the time.
No, you're talking, so I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see what
exactly.
Smart.
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, being a basketball player, a Filipino in general, like it's every Filipino's dream to be a basketball player. I think you can attest for that. Basketball is like a religion back home.
Dude, straight up.
So, to me, I took it, I was talented growing up, and, I was like, hey, let me see how far I can go with this. So I was in high school. I played, my freshman year, I played varsity, my whole 4 years in high school. But I think my sophomore year is when I had the opportunity to play overseas in the Philippines. I got recruited to play for the national team, right?
Oh yeah, that was sick. Was that?
Yeah, so that like kind of opened up everything for where I'm at right now.
Yeah, and that was in high school, right?
That was in high school.
Dude, I remember seeing that. I was like, damn, this guy's living the life.
No.
Australia, dog. Damn, fire. Yeah, and you were making good connections in network.
Yeah, I was. So like that was the time, bro. Honestly, that's what kicked off everything. The whole cycle of coming back and forth. Because it was just like, bro, I was like 10th grade. I don't know how old I am. Maybe 15, 14 in 10th grade. So it's like, and that's where, not the peak of social media.
I do remember that because you were like freshman year, Josh. Oh, fuck, he's already varsity, dog. Second year, oh, he's gone, damn.
Yeah.
All right. And then you came back.
So it's like, the homecoming. Imagine like, popularity and everything played a role. It's just like, man, I love this, right? But it created like a fog in my life. In a sense, it started off where it's just like my identity, my decision making. It took a toll, right? It just became a domino effect. But yeah, so I played there in the Philippines, and I came back my junior year.
Was it halfway through sophomore or no?
Dude,
I feel like you came back before junior year or something. I don't know.
Maybe the summer.
Yeah.
Maybe the summer.
Probably.
So, but yeah, my experience there, bro, just like, basketball is basketball, playing for the national team, meeting, big time people, being around that market, I'm like traveling, going to Australia, being sponsored by Nike and getting like shoes from them. Like,
so I was like, damn, this guy's living the fucking dream.
Yeah, of course. Like, in high school, it's just like, damn, this dude, like I was about to say, like, it was like MySpace. Like, it was barely like the peak of social media, not even Facebook yet. So it's like MySpace was popping, the top 8, that. So I would really flex. Like, I'm just like posting photos where I'm at, and everyone's like, Josh, I miss you. And then they're like, oh, let's Skype. Remember Skype?
Oh, it's when Ubu, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it's just like, half of my heart was in the Philippines, but half of my heart was back home. So I came
feel like
back.
That's been a common theme in your life, bro.
Exactly. So imagine that, bro. It's just, after that, after I was finished with high school, I had offers to play within America. But the thing, when you're in the Philippines, the offers there is just like, you basically are pro, and money talks, money and fame, right? And I think that's where I kind of got lost. I think, especially now, imagine like if you're in my shoes, like right now, social media is crazy. TikTok, whatever it may be, who doesn't want to be popular? Yeah. Who doesn't want to have fame? Who doesn't want to attract the girls or the guys, whatever it may be, right? So, I had offers to go play here in the States, but I chose to go to the Philippines. Right. So that was 2011. I went straight to college in the Philippines, but I was only there for like a couple of months. Right.
Was it La Salle?
No, it was a place called EAC. No one knew
EAC. Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So the coach had came to watch my games. They flew all the way from the Philippines. Came to Nicky Rowe. He stayed at my place. Oh no, he was supposed to stay at my place. I can say this now, but, it's kind of illegal, I guess, because your coach is recruiting you and you staying at, but yeah, he stayed at a hotel. Anyways, that drew attention to me. I was like, hey, you're going to play for me. You're basically going to play for me for 3-4 years, whatever, and then go pro. Right. So, and you get paid. Right. So it's like, let me do it. I went, I didn't like it. I was hooping, I was playing ball, I was missing home, and, I came back.
18-year-old kid, bro.
Yeah.
Like anyone 18. Else would. Yeah.
I was 17. I graduated young.
Man, you should have just stayed another year, dog. But you liked our class. That's why. That's why you fucking stayed.
Imagine, bro, man. I was like, I could have been like 20 and being in high school still. But anyways, that was like my freshman year. That was like mid-freshman year.
When you left the EAC?
Yeah, I left EAC. I was there for like maybe half a semester. Damn, so I came here. On my flight coming here was crazy.
Okay.
The coach from Pan American. Oh. I ran into him at DFW airport. Oh no! And not a lot of people know this.
Yeah, I didn't know this either.
We talked, and I introduced myself. He knew of me because one of the coaches, the assistant coaches, shout out to Tim Anderson, TA. He's a big coach. He's a great coach, great person.
Tim Anderson.
Yeah, Tim Anderson. He's from Chicago. I think he's coaching at Illinois right now, or Boise. I forgot, but he trained Derrick Rose, bro. He's tight with Derrick Rose. Like he's a big factor in Derrick Rose's career.
Rose.
But shout out to TA. I remember him when he would talk to Coach Ryan Marks about me, right? So Ryan Marks is the head coach
of UTPA at the time.
At the time. So I was at DFW airport and I was telling my situation. I was like, hey, I'm coming back to the Valley. And I was like, hey, if there's any opportunities, I would love to, try out, or if there's, let me get on. And he was telling me about like the transfer rules and this or that. So, I eventually came. There's like a super strict rule with the NCAA. eligibility, right? Clearinghouse. I had to sit out for another year.
Yeah.
Because I went to school overseas.
I remember.
And there's like transfer rules. Anyways, you know, but coach let me go to every game. You know, I would sit at the bench.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know if you remember, but
I think I do remember.
I came on the newspaper. It was hilarious. People are like taking photos. Like, you playing? I was like, no, I'm not playing. I'm literally
watching. No, I'm not even part of the team.
I'm not literally part of the team, but coach is letting me be there. Like, I'm kind of like a red shirt in a sense, right? And I would go to every practice. Right? I couldn't practice. I was there. So, you know, my time came I had to finish my whole clearinghouse year. And then, coach said, hey, let's go. And then summertime, coach got fired.
I remember that.
Summertime, coach got fired, bro. So like,
again, you're back to that. What the fuck do I do now?
Yeah, bro. What do I do?
I remember that summer because we had philosophy together.
Yeah, man. I was just like, man, my life was just like, basketball is literally done. Like it's stripped away from me. And that's like a big part where like my faith came in. You know, I was plugged in with church. You know, my identity with who I really was is not just a basketball player. I'm more than just an athlete. I'm sure you've heard that, you know, term.
Yeah, I think that's the message that you've been trying to get out for the longest time.
Yeah.
Even now.
Even till now. More than just an athlete. So, you know, I was tapped into church. I was in a leadership, you know, serving the ministry.
This River of Life?
River of Life in Annabird. And then from there, man, God opened up another opportunity for me. So the coach that replaced Coach Marks, that recruited me, offered me to try out. I was like, I got to try out again. So I go. He didn't want me. I was like,
I'm sure you were balling out too, but you know.
Yeah, we were at the rec. I was at the rec. I was hooping. Like,
I remember you played against like JJ Avila and shit. And
yeah, shout out to JJ.
Y'all had a crazy battle. I think you guys won though.
Yeah,
I didn't see it, but you told me it was a crazy battle.
JJ would come through and when they'd come down from the valley or to the valley and just hoop. And
fucking crazy.
Shout out to JJ. He's probably in my books. He's probably the GOAT in the valley.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought you were, dog.
Oh, man, hey, respect, man. He went to the league, he went to the NBA, but
I get that. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
Shout out to JJ,
flowers,
bro. Shout out to JJ.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, what was that? Yeah, coach got fired.
Mm-hmm. So you tried out, didn't make it.
Yeah. So I get a call from De La Salle University in the Philippines. So it's like the Duke, North Carolina type.
Oh damn.
Of the Philippines, like the top tier.
I didn't know that.
Schools. Yeah. So it's like, if you want to go to, if you're a Filipino American, you want to go to those top schools that will provide for you. And they did. They hit me up. So this is weird, bro. I went to San Antonio. I drove to San Antonio to meet the coaches, right? And I didn't have, they wanted to see my film and talk to me. And we had dinner, we had lunch. And then, because they're tied in with some of the coaching staff from Spurs, right? And I didn't know I was going to meet one of them, right?
Oh, the shooter.
Yeah,
shooting coach.
Shout out Chip England.
Where's he at now?
I think he's at Oklahoma Thunder.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Chip England
this is why the Spurs suck at shooting.
I had a meeting with the coaches from La Salle and the management, and then Coach Chip was there. He's like, hey, because Coach Chip used to play in the Philippines.
Oh, that's how you guys had that connection.
Yeah, he played in the Philippines. He played for a national team. They used to call him the Machine Gun Kelly or something like that.
That's fire.
Machine Gun something.
That's fucking fire.
Because he was a shooter, lights out shooter.
Yeah.
So the team owner or the sponsor of that era of that time, it was the team owner of La Salle, Danding Kuangko. He's a big time. Rest in peace, Boss Danding. But he took care of Chip England, and we just had lunch. Chip saw my highlights, and he was like, "Bro, this guy can play." And coming from
dude, that's huge. That's
coming from a boost. From an NBA coach, I was like, "What?" I was like, in my head, I was like, "Yeah."
Especially being a kid, just to hear that just validates everything you've been doing.
Yeah, and all the BS I've been going through, I think growing up, you can attest for this too, like being Asian.
Yeah.
In the Valley, there's, of course, we are always going to get that end of the stick. I can go. I don't know if I'm going everywhere.
No, it's fine, dude.
But
however you want to talk about, whatever you want to talk about.
it was growing up in the Valley too. It was like, you know, being Asian, especially being Filipino, playing basketball. Like, you don't see that even in anywhere else in the United States. But now it's been popping, right?
Yeah, now it's cool.
Cool, but
It's
now
hard for us, man. What the fuck?
But anyways, where I was going, with Chip England, we had lunch, and then he was, you know, praising my game, and he's like, "Yeah, go get this guy." Right, and this guy's getting, I'm getting, you know, approval basically from coach, like, hey, this guy can play. So I was like, man, this is great, man. And from there, I went to LaSalle.
LaSalle. How long were you in LaSalle?
I was there for 2.5 years.
Yeah, I thought you were there for a minute.
I was there for 2.5 years.
Okay, how was that?
It was great, man. Playing for, like I said, like the Duke in North Carolina of the Philippines. That's where like my fan base like grew.
Torralba.
Right? Yeah.
Is that where it started?
Yeah, it was crazy, right? They basically put an E in my last name and called me Torralba.
Dude, that was perfect, bro.
So they had shirts and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm all right with it.
Oh, dude, that's so awesome.
So, yeah, that my fan base, you would say, grew from there. I was playing well. I thought I was going to be there like a one and done type of guy. Like I'm really like a junior in college. But when I went there, I'm literally a freshman again. I don't want to go too deep into this, but there's some stuff, right? It just comes with basketball, just politics and whatever it may be. They wanted me to be there longer. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
And there's a point where I was like, man, I'm third year of college. And you want me to be here another 4 years? Like, bro, I could be a doctor. Yeah. Right. So I was like, you know what? Let me just finish up the season. Let me just go back home. Let me just, I was just like, I think I went through so much. I experienced a lot of political stuff and betrayal and this and that. I mean, like anywhere in the world you would experience, but I experienced it in basketball.
I was like your love and...
Yeah, I was like, I love basketball. And I was just like, you know, once there's money involved, especially at a younger age, just like it changes the dynamic of things. Now that I look at it, it's just like, it helped me become the person I am right now, right? But after that time, I was at LaSalle. I came back. I was done with basketball. Like,
even then, you were done.
Yeah. Damn. I was like, I mean, I knew I was done in the sense where let me just finish my college. Let me just graduate. Yeah. Right? I graduated 2011 from high school. It's already I graduated 2018.
Was it 2018?
Yeah, I just had a bachelor's. I could have gotten that in 2015. Yeah. It could have been quick, but anyways.
And you graduated with J-Rod.
Yeah, I did.
Funny thing, I ran into him the other day because I presented over there at the high school, and then he's teaching there. So we caught up. I was like, yo, J-Rod, had you just stuck the plan with me, man, you would have graduated early. And it reminded me of you and him graduating together because I remember you sent me like a Snapchat. You're like, yo, J-Rod.
Snapchat's crazy.
You're like, yo, we out here together, bro. Hell yeah. Hey, but congrats, bro. You got your bachelor's. What did you get your bachelor's in?
It was Bachelor of Kinesiology, and it was like a pre-therapy. I was like going to the pre-therapy world, but I was like, nah, let me just, yeah. I was in college for a while. Anyways, I graduated college and I was working for the Vipers Junior Academy.
I forgot about that.
And
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, shout out to everyone there. Yeah. JB, Coach Blair is back. Myree's a good friend of mine. He played at Pan Am and he's a trainer there. We would get runs in, bro. I would play.
Nice.
Right,
with the G League.
Some of the guys, and especially like the coaching staff and Myree and them, they would hit me up and we would just hoop. But I would train kids and some like college players and like high school athletes at the facility. So I'm always around the players.
Yeah, you were there.
They would practice after us, or there was some of the guys would train because I would stay up. I would work from like 4 to like 8 to 9, and then from there I would stay at the nighttime from like 10 to like midnight.
Just putting in work.
Getting some shots up.
I would think you would have your dad there get your rebounds too.
Oh, my dad's, shout out to my dad.
Man, damn. Shout out to your dad, bro. Good guy. I love that guy.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have loved the games.
I remember there was a time in high school where he coached us in the summer. Motherfucker got ejected out the game. Oh, no, you found out.
I did find out.
He got pissed off. He's like, bro, it's the fucking second quarter. Why the fuck are you fouling out my son? How is he have 6
bucks in Filipino? Because I'm not from here?
Bro, and then we just ended the game. We went outside, started talking to the refs and shit. That was fucking hilarious, dude. But shout out to your dad, bro. Shout out to your dad. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
But where was I at?
Fucking shit, sorry.
Who was I talking about? What the heck was I talking
Dude, this is our fucking old age catching up to us, dog.
I know. Wait, I'm trying to trace back.
Okay, taking shots at 10 to 12 p.m. right after.
Oh yeah, I was getting my shots up at the Vipers facility, and there was a time where I was just like, man, I can still hoop, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I'm going up against good guys. Like I'm playing against like world caliber guys, and I actually played at a Filipino national game tournament. Yeah, in Canada. I freaking flew all the way to Montreal.
Dude, I don't remember that.
I was like, let me get, I still got some juice in me.
I think I do. You killed it, didn't you? Didn't you get MVP?
Yeah, I got MVP there.
That's what it was.
And I haven't played it in a minute.
And you're like, bro, I still got it. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, and I'm just like, man,
I can still kill these kids, bro.
Yeah, so I was like, I owe it to myself.
Yeah.
I looked at it, I was like, I remember I was talking to God, and, I guess throughout the years, I wasn't really grateful for what I had. And I think an attitude of gratitude, or once you have gratitude, it makes you change your perspective of life.
Like Benny was telling me. Right?
Yeah, bro. And I was just like, man, I'm looking back. I'm looking through my stuff in my closet. I'm like, I have this thing called like my future. Mm-hmm. And I did it when I was like in middle school or high school. And I was like, I want to be a professional athlete. And then I remember when I was a kid, I want to be a professional athlete. I was like, bro.
It's just been ingrained in you.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm looking at a 10-year-old JT. Would the 10-year-old JT be happy for you stopping the game?
He'd be like, dude, we're living the dream. What are you doing?
Yeah. So I was like, it changed my perspective. I was like, I owe it to myself. Yeah. I owe it to myself, at the least, the pursuit. I deserve this, the pursuit to go for my dreams, at the very least, just to say I did it. And you know what? I was like, I graduated, got it off the plate. Mm-hmm. I have nothing necessarily holding me back. Yeah. So I was like, let's ride. Let's go.
Let's ride.
Let's go. Let's ride. Like freaking Too Fast, Too Furious. Let's ride. Or what's his name? Torralba. Hey, Tokyo Drift is tough.
Hey, yo, low key though. That shit was fire, bro. That chick had a weird ass chin though. Shout out to her. I mean, she was cute. The main girl, the one that he was like trying to get at, but she was dating the main villain or some shit in Tokyo Drift. She had like fucking big ass jaw, but she was cute. She was cute as fuck. Yeah. Probably put a photo of her.
She was pretty. She might be half.
Probably.
Asian.
But yeah, anyways, Tokyo Drift. How the fuck? See, why do we?
Golly, it's going everywhere. What was I talking about?
Your 10-year-old self.
10-year-old self. I owe it to myself, and
you balled out MVP.
Yeah, I was the MVP of the Philippine national team tournament. So it was like all the Filipinos. Half Filipino, half Americans play, like there's teams across the states and Canada all combined.
They just picked you up.
Yeah, but my team it consists of people from Texas.
Oh, gotcha.
And one of them, there's a few that play in the PBA right now, playing in the Philippine Basketball Association
quite often, right?
Yeah,
maybe. Oh.
Yeah, doing well, and it was just like, man, let me go. And I got MVP, and that kind of made more traction towards the opportunity that opened up to play pro. Pacquiao opened up a league.
NBPL.
NPBL.
That's what you played in this recently, right?
Yeah, there too. I went there. I went to another tryout. Yeah.
So this was right after the national thing?
Yeah, after the national tournament, I went 2018, flew out to the Philippines, talked to Coach Cholo Villanueva. He played at La Salle. He's a legend at La Salle University. And I talked to the management. They're like, yeah, let's go to our practice and see if we like you. And basically, it's not a for sure thing. But in my head, I was like, I know I can make it.
Yeah.
Like I know.
The confidence already. Yeah. Done it plenty of times.
Yeah. So I was like, let me go. I went to practice, and then they're like, all right, go to this. We're gonna play against a team. It's called a tune-up game or exhibition game. And then from there, I played like the first 34 seconds. I stole the ball. made a layup, and the management wanted me like from there.
All it took was 30 fucking seconds.
30 seconds. I have a clip, bro, from my highlight.
Yeah.
In the NPBL, like you hear the announcers talking about it. Like, oh, like Josh has been in radar. He's been in the Philippines before. They remember me from LaSalle. So
Yeah, because that's like Duke. You know?
yeah, so like they know this guy, right? And the
That's
management
all they needed to see. They were just like, he still got it. Let's go.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I got it. So we went all the way to the playoffs, played very well. And I needed to play in the NPBL so I can go into the main top league, which is PBA, the Philippine Basketball Association. And I was there for like 3 years. So I got drafted
Wait, so what did you play in the PBA again?
Backwater Bossings. Yeah, my journey's been everywhere.
Hey, it's good experience, dog.
Yeah, man.
Blackwater Bossing. Damn, I feel like that was recent, though. Mm-hmm. When was that?
That was 2020.
Fuck, dude. I bet 2020.
2020 or yeah.
And you said you were there with that same team, or no?
It's a different team, so it's like a different league, so it's a different team.
In 2020, how long were you with Blackwater Bossing?
Till 2022.
Oh, damn, 2 years.
2023.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Okay.
And then, there's, politics and basketball, whatever it may be, the business side went down. And I'm technically, I could have stayed longer if I wanted to. But I had an offer to play in the KBL, which is the top league in Korea.
Oh,
yeah. It's crazy. So I went to Korea as an American import, Filipino import, Asian import. It's kind of a big deal. It's like not a lot of...
And you can talk about that now, right?
Yeah.
So last year you couldn't.
Yeah, not a lot of Filipinos or Asians can play in different countries.
So let's dive deep on that one, bro. Dive deep.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, like the business side, and it comes with it, or whatever career you endeavor in, right? Mine happens to be in basketball. So after I played in PBA, I was able to get a contract offer to play in the KBL in Korea. I would have probably stayed in the Philippines if they matched the offer. So at this point in my career, I'm just pretty much
highest bidder.
Yeah, basically, it's the price. If the price is right, I'm going. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
So, I'm there in Korea, 2023. Coach recruited me, had high talks about me, wanted me to.
And you played with Anthony Bennett, the #1 draft in like somewhere.
Yeah, in the NBA. Yeah, he played in the NBA. I forgot what year, 2016?
Something like that.
#1 draft pick. Yep. That's another story that went down. Shout out to AB if you're watching this.
Straight up.
I was at 2023 in Korea. I was playing for Goyang Sono Sky Gunners. The coach that recruited me, before going, like he was expecting me to be a franchise player and a successful career in the KBL as an Asian import, as a Filipino. So mind you, when teams like that, they only have local players, Koreans, and they have 1 Asian import and 2 American imports. Those 2 American imports are usually our NBA caliber, right? So when I was there, I had Anthony Bennett, I had Deontay Davis, and my boy Jared Jones as well. They all played in the league. So it's like the percentages of me going there, it's slim.
Yeah, because it's the only Asian import.
Yeah, and it's like, I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you're technically American though.
Yeah, they didn't even look at me as Filipino. I was basically American because I was speaking English majority of the time. Anyways, the coach is recruiting me, so I'm expecting I'm gonna get a lot of playing time, and this is gonna be for the rest of my career, right? So I'm there, and I experienced a lot of, I could honestly say I think it had some like animosity against me. I would say probably racism, maybe. It's either racism or I don't know what else it could be.
There's either maybe racism or the fame maybe that you attracted,
or maybe because I was performing, or I don't know, man. It was just like,
yeah, because you would ball out when you would play.
Yeah, but like mind you, like I'm not saying every Korean's racist or anything. Like, I don't want to generalize it. My sister-in-law is Korean. I love her and the whole family. I love Korea. But it was just like, when people ask me, I'm like, not every Korean's racist or whatever it may be, but it's just like, you know, some bad apples you might experience, right? Whatever, just like in any race.
Yeah, I just had one.
So it's just like, I'm going, and like, I remember my preseason games, dude, I was averaging like 28, 30 points. Like, I was playing well. I was playing well, and I felt like,
this is it.
Yeah, man. This is, because when I was in the PBA, I was kind of getting held back.
Why was that?
There's politics and, you know, stuff like that. I don't really want to get back into it, but I feel like, you know, I could perform way more than what.
And your reasoning why you went to Korea instead of staying.
Yeah, I was like, you know, I would rather go where I'm valued, not tolerated.
Exactly.
Right.
Which
that's that's where everybody in any career would want to go.
Yeah.
You want to go where you feel like they care about you.
Yeah.
You know, there's a saying, it's like, I don't care how much you know until I know how much you care. Right. So it's like, that's how I felt in Korea. That's how I felt with the coach. I was like, oh, he cares. Yeah. Little did I know. They went straight opposite. I was like, there's times at practice where I'm like, I'm walking past by the coach. I'm trying to say sup. He doesn't even look at me. I'm stretching. He's walking over me, passing by, and doesn't even.
What did you do, man?
I don't know, bro. Maybe it's my reactions on it. I don't even know. I forgot his name. I don't even know his name. But it came to a point where, like, man, I'm like, what am I doing here, bro? So I'm like, I'm hooping. I'm going to practice every freaking day. And mind you, there's games where I'm like, I'm only playing 1 minute, 2 minutes. Some games, it's like 30 seconds. And the times where I was playing well. And I averaged, there's a game, our first game we won. He actually played me. And I played, like, I don't know how many minutes, like 14 or 17 minutes. And I had 14 points or something. And I had a big ass shot, like a nice shot too.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that one.
I posted it because I was like, man.
Was it three-pointer?
Yeah, and then it was so like liberating.
Somewhere in the corner, or like top corner.
In the wing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hit that. My parents were at the game.
Yeah, I saw some emotion in that one for sure.
So it was a lot of things bottled up in one moment. And after that game, I didn't play the next game. Like, what?
It might have been the fame thing.
I don't know.
Now that I'm looking at it, like,
it could be not even the fame, or maybe because, you know, as an Asian import, as a Filipino, I'm performing better than the locals. It could be. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe he lied to you to get you to come and think that you weren't that good, and then come to find you're a fucking star.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Who knows? There's no point in ruminating on it. But
yeah, so it's just like, it's just leading to assumptions. Even like some of the agents that helped me to get there, like, they don't know why. They're like
agents or the agents.
Agents. And they're like, you know, they felt sorry for me. And I was like, they don't even know why.
Yeah.
And my only assumption is just like, is it because I'm Filipino? Is it a racist thing? Is it a racial thing? So it's just like, man, if you don't want me, then kick me out. Like, but I'm going to show up every day. It's a business. I'm going to be a professional. And I'm going to show up.
Hell yeah.
And then I think the following game, he told me not to dress up.
Not to dress up?
Yeah. So I'm literally in just like civilian clothes.
Yeah.
The following game after that, I dress up and I play for like 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half, and I had 13 points. Yeah, crazy. I'm not even lying.
No one can do that.
The stats are lying.
That's T-Mac type shit.
So I'm just like, the following game, 30 seconds. Following game, sit out. I'm like, bro. And mind you, I'm like, none of my teammates, I love my teammates.
Yeah.
Dope.
Oh, for sure.
Shout out to my translator, Vince. He helped me out. Like, he's from the Bay, and he's half Korean. Or he's Korean, but he's Korean American.
Gotcha.
And he would translate the language for everybody.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, my teammates were like, they don't even know why. Like, they felt sorry for me. They're like, Josh, I'm sorry. Like, there's a term in Korea, they go, fighting. Like, it's just like a source of like encouragement to a team, like, fighting, keep going. Like, and they're like, Josh, they don't know why. They always go like this, Joshy. And I was like, I don't know, Joshy. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna show up every day and practice.
Yeah.
And if coach doesn't like me, doesn't look at me whenever paying attention to me, like, I'm just gonna show up. And I'm not gonna act like I'm affected. So I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to smile every day, be a team player. And that's what I was doing. Right. But mentally, I'm trying to put you in my shoes. Like mentally, we were staying at like a 5-star hotel, but I'm by myself. And I have no one else to speak English to besides my boys, the American imports. But other than that, I'm literally by myself. And I'm going through all this BS. Imagine when you're being promised something, right? Oh, you're going to be a franchise player of this team. You're going to be a star in this league. I'm going to help you grow from this contract. I'm going to help you get more money from the next contract. But now it just shifts to like, where were all these promises, at?
Empty promises, dog.
Empty promises. So just like, man, it took a lot of in my mentals, but also it helped me grow my faith. Right. So it's like, if it wasn't for God and my faith in Jesus, like, every day I would journal it, have my own quiet time and try to keep myself sane. And then it came to a point where they ended up replacing me. Right. So the thing was like, I'm not going to quit. Like you guys have to terminate or breach the contract, right? Funny thing is, they told the whole news article was that I got injured and had a career-ending injury. I was like, bro, I was never injured. So that was displayed everywhere. So that's kind of illegal, bro. Like I can still have that. That holds back other contracts from other teams that want me, but they think I'm injured. Mm-hmm. I couldn't say anything about it.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Because I was still under contract. Because I didn't breach the contract.
Yeah.
So you still got to pay me. If you want to replace me, but I didn't breach the contract.
Yeah.
And even if you do replace me, you still got to pay me. All right. But the fact that there was an article released that I was injured, like, no. I was pissed, bro. I was like, that was like, man, I'm done. I'm done with this BS. Like I played pro basketball. I played in Korea. I went to places where I never thought I could play. And I traveled so many places in Asia I never knew I could have traveled. But by the grace of God and just the opportunities and just, happened. And I worked my ass off for it. And I didn't give up. Right. And then, I try to make sure like that younger JT, that 5-year-old JT, that 10-year-old Josh that had hoop dreams, I fulfilled it, right? So I came back to the States after Korea, and I was here for a while.
Were you?
I was here
because last year you were still in Korea.
Last year.
When we last met, which was last March. This past March.
That was right after Korea.
Oh, okay.
So I left Korea in January.
With them, though.
Yeah, I was still on the contract. They still paying me.
You couldn't say shit.
I couldn't say anything.
Yeah. But now you can.
Yeah, because they don't owe me anything.
Exactly. Did they pay you though?
Yeah, they pay me. Okay. They pay me throughout the time.
You're like, all right, cool.
So it's just like, you know what? I was like, another opportunity happened. I was like, do I want to end it like this?
Yeah.
Am I going to let a coach stop my dreams or end the game that I love, or the game that God gave me, that I nurtured, that I, steward?
Dude, you put so much hard work, and even during the stints when you were here and shit.
And even in college, imagine the BS I went through college too, right? It always, at the end of the day, it just led to another question, like, hey, am I going to end it this way? Mm-hmm. If I'm going to end it, I'm going to end it in my terms. Exactly. That's how I looked at it. No coach or anybody deserves or has power over you.
That's some Kobe Bryant type shit. He's like, I ain't going to let this Achilles injury end me. I'm going to end it on my terms, bro.
Exactly, on my terms. Just like in any job.
Yeah.
Right? There's certain situations sometimes you just got to take it or leave the job. But in my field or in my situation, I could still hoop. And I was at the best shape of my career, and I was hooping, bro. I was hooping, right? So I'm here in the state, back home in the States, and an opportunity opened up with the Pacquiao League. But now it's the Pacquiao League. It's one of the top league. It's probably the top league, one of the top leagues in the Philippines. That and PBA, right? And they're paying good money too. Some people don't know, but in the NPBL, you're getting paid more than some PBA hits.
It's because Manny Pacquiao, dog.
People don't know. I'm like, hey,
Manny Pacquiao, dog.
just like I said before, like if the price is right, I'll be there. So an opportunity opened up before the trade deadline, right? So I came into a team called Manila Stars. I had a bunch of PBA guys. Mm-hmm. And my boy Greg Slaughter, he's well known in the Philippines because he's like 7 foot.
Yeah.
And he played, he played in Ateneo, the rivalry school where I went to. So his name is well known, and he played in Japan. And he played also like for Ginebra and top teams in PBA. He played in Japan, and after Japan he didn't go back to the PBA. He went to the NPBL. So that drew me. I was like, if he's gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it. So we both went in, and then there's other PBA guys. Me and him. He played in the Japan League as an Asian import, and I played in the KBL as an Asian import. So I was like, oh, perfect. We're gonna win this thing. We're gonna win this championship. Well, recently,
you guys were short. I think I saw that game. I was like, you guys are up, right?
Yeah. We're killing it. I had a great season too.
Yeah, I did. I was
balling.
I don't know if you knew. I like to watch your highlights, dog. Yeah, low key.
I was like, man. We ended up going to the playoffs. We've lost second round or
1 point or something,
yeah.
Dude? Bro, you guys were winning, and it went to overtime, right? Did it go to overtime?
Forgot.
Something, I know it must be heartbreaking for sure, bro, but you guys had it, man. You guys were right there, and then fell short right at the end.
And I didn't expect to lose.
Yeah.
Because if you look on paper, we have stacked players. We're like, I don't know who you can compare it to.
Yeah.
In NBA, but we had a stack.
There's some games where you didn't play though. I was like, wait, why is Josh not playing or something?
For NPBL, no, I played all the games. Oh, you're probably thinking of like a PBA.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably PBA because when I was in NPBL, the recent one, I was playing all the games.
Oh hell yeah.
But the other games is just my PBA time in the PBA was it's different.
Gotcha.
That's another story, but yeah.
God, you guys are right there.
That was my most recent period of professional basketball, playing the Pacquiao League.
Okay.
With Manila Stars. Right now, I'm pretty much done with them because our season ended. Yeah. And right now, I'm basing in free agency, and I'm back home.
Have they thought about picking you back up? Or?
I don't think they're gonna have another team.
Oh, why?
Yeah, I think because
funding
we lost
stuff. Or?
Yeah, or maybe funding, or maybe because we didn't win.
But you guys were right there. What the fuck?
Yeah, but
I'm sure you guys.
So it's a business
crowd.
call, and I don't know what their plans are. So
I felt like you guys were like fucking diving and shit. I felt like you guys were doing really well.
Yeah, man.
At least from an external view.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was like in internal, and I'm sure you can't talk too much about that. But damn, so when did the season end?
Ended in November.
December. So it's been about 2 months since you've been back in the States?
Yeah.
No, you said you came back in Christmas.
But so after my season ended, I was just traveling. My parents visited. My brother and my family came to watch my playoff game. The day they landed is the day we lost. Because I told them, I gave them the dates. I was like, yo, we're going to win all the way. So I was like, fly on this time so you can catch a game 3. We lost.
You got ahead of yourself, dog. Just like you did in Nicky Rowe, man. We were like, oh, we're gonna make this the San Antonio play. I was already saying it in the fucking intercom. We fucking lose by a point. Same fucking gig, bro. Same thing. Same exact shit. We thought we were gonna go all the way.
Hey, we had a nice team.
We had a nice team. Bro.
That was our year.
That was our year. We were gonna be legends. We were gonna be set in stone. Next thing you know, fucking other teams in our.
We did win district though, but that district's district. We haven't won district for like years.
Oh, was that really?
Yeah, that was like the whole thing. Like we ended the drought. Okay. That's cool, but then we wanted to go all the way.
We got too confident. That's what it was because we beat them really bad. Like in
Harlingen, we lost by 1.
We beat them bad in a previous tournament, and I think our mindsets were like, this will be easy coasting. Next thing you know, fucking Terrell's getting fucking bullied down there. I'm like, Terrell, what are you doing, bro? Get the fucking board. Fucking John has to go in there to get the board. I'm like, damn. I mean, we couldn't. Yeah, it was just all over the damn place. Izzy ended up going in, balling out. Adi was having a decent game, and like it was just fucking crazy, bro. But
dang, man, that was time. Dude, I can go way back. I have stories in high school too, bro. But like at the end of the day, or to wrap everything up, as far as my career with basketball in general, it's just like, I think through the ups and downs, the BSs I went through, it all started even in middle school, even high school, bro. Yeah. Being a Filipino, I remember I was snubbed in, I think I was
All-Stars, right?
Yeah, something like that, bro.
Bro, you've been facing discrimination your whole damn life, bro.
Exactly. So I was like, man, God is testing me, bro. I've experienced. That's one thing I didn't want to use like the race card.
Yeah, but
as an out.
It seems like that's what it is.
It seems like that's what it was. Even like growing up, bro. Even growing up, you know how it is here, being a minority in the valley or in general.
I think it's different in education though, because they're just like, he's expecting to fucking excel in education.
Nah, he's freaking Asian. He's smart. He's
then again, it's discrimination still at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like that. Like even in high school, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I was and played all 4 years varsity since a freshman.
Yeah, I mean, it's high school, dog. Whatever.
Yeah, so just like from that time, like my discrimination I felt in high school, and it just carried on wherever and it just shows like wherever you go, it's always gonna be there.
It's always gonna be there, bro.
So what are you gonna do? Fold?
Yep.
Or
I'm not saying fold, but
find a solution and rise above it.
Exactly.
And put things in perspective. I think, God or life in general you're gonna put in a situation where life is going to be put into this perspective, right? Whatever you experience, ups and downs, life is going to be put in perspective, and you're going to have a decision to either do something about it or not do something about it. Whether you make a decision or not, the world's still going to be spinning round and round. The world's still going to go. It's not going to stop for you. So you got to do something about it, But I think that's one big thing you can say about my career with basketball in general.
What a fucking journey.
Damn, look at that. We spent so much time on that. My bad, bro.
Dude, no, bro. Like, that's what I want. I want it to just be natural. Just flow. Talk about whatever. Like, I know we got a script and stuff, but it's more of just like, whatever, just to kind of follow something. But let's see. What time is it, dude?
Shoot,
I got my Alaska time on here. That's why I don't know.
West Coast?
No, bro. Fucking way.
3:30. 3:23.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah,
we got hella time. What time we start? We started at 2:39. Okay, we got hella time. Cool. I thought it was already like 5 or something. I was tripping because I have this until 6.
Okay.
But no, we got hella time. Fuck, dude, what a fucking journey.
Crazy journey. So like, imagine my whole life just going back and forth, bro. Like
that's all it's been ever since even your sophomore year in high school, bro.
Yeah, like I understand. Like it can be the nature of the game or the nature of my career, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. It just went like that because of my decisions. There's a lot of people that are Filipino American that are in my situation, but stayed in the Philippines and they're having a successful career.
It could go different directions.
It go different directions, but my journey is just different.
Yeah,
and I know I don't want to be living in the Philippines forever.
Yeah,
and my end goal is always home, which is Texas or America in general. So that plays a role a lot as I get older. I'm 31, and whether I continue to play basketball or not, like
it's there.
But at the end of the day, like it comes to a point in your life where you got to stay planted, right? Because if you're not planted, like think of a plant. If you keep moving pot to pot,
growing and to your full potential.
Exactly. And that's times where like you can honestly say if I stayed in the Philippines, imagine I stayed in the Philippines since high school, the national team, right? If I literally just stayed there and stay planted, I probably would have a crazier career. Like my stock would have been higher, my contract would have been higher, right? But that's just thinking the other perspective about it. But
but I mean, again, we shouldn't ruminate on decisions.
What could have been?
Yeah, exactly. Because now you're again going back to gratitude. It's like being grateful for everything that you have. And I wanted to say something about your career. But yeah, I mean, again, just going back to that, being appreciative of everything. And I love your metaphor of the plant, like being in different pots it's essentially what it is, and you're not growing. You're just kind of like, oh, we got these roots now, but then
you see a fruit come out. You see a fruit of your labor.
Yeah. However, I mean, if you look at it that way, because you're still growing. Sometimes you have to outgrow a certain pot. That's how plants are. So maybe that's how you are. You're just getting into a bigger pot every time, and you're still growing at the same time. Maybe that could be the mindset shift for you. That I don't know. That's just my.
I didn't even think about that.
Right? Maybe because right now you're probably been seeing like, I feel like I'm not really fully growing, but at the same time, you're acquiring all of these experiences, and it's turning you to who you are now. Like you're way stronger than you were before, going into high school. Coming straight from high school and everything. So it's a lot different experiences. But, oh man, I was definitely going to say something about that. But yeah, man. I mean, you've come a long way, bro. Extremely proud of the person you are now, for sure, man.
Appreciate you,
dude,
man.
Like it's crazy because every time we hang out, it feels like we're still in high school. Like our friendship, connection, like chemistry, just talking, like is not gone. It's the same thing. Like when I went to go visit J-Rod, it's like, bro, like it does not feel like we haven't seen each other in 10 years, because it has been like literally 10 years since I've seen J-Rod. I'm like, bro, you're still the same guy, but a different person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still the same but different. You're like in a good way, in a good way, which is crazy, bro.
Same but different.
Yeah, exactly. Which is great. It's like we're still that childlike self.
We got those jokes.
Yeah, gear up.
Oh, if you know, you know.
Hey, dog. Yo, the Dark Knight. You remember the Dark Knight? Dog, yeah.
Stop.
Oh, yo.
Stop. Bibbs?
Yo, John. Shout out, John. John, you gonna be in the next one, dog. I'm gonna hit you for sure.
Do you know Bibbs was taking steroids in high school?
Don't say that. Don't
shoot. Oh, are we recording? I'm just kidding, Bibbs.
Nah. Dude, fucking sick, dude.
Oh, man.
Fucking
That's crazy. I still have some stuff from high school.
Yeah, same here, dude.
We used to be like the vloggers before the vloggers.
Honestly. But
I still have like film.
Oh, you have film.
Yeah.
You should pull that shit, bro. Oh, you do post some stuff. You posted a dance that we didn't see.
I have one of Mike.
That you guys didn't see. What did
he was rapping in the senior pit. But I haven't seen Mike in forever. But I feel like whenever I do,
hey, come through to San Antonio tomorrow.
I can't.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
What you got going?
I got some stuff going, but yeah, Mike, I miss Mike, man.
Dude,
I feel like if he's the type of guy or friendship that where it's like, no matter how many years you've like haven't seen each other, it'll be the same.
It is.
I haven't seen him since high school. Yeah.
No, he is still the same.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's the same.
Now he's a father, obviously.
Yeah.
He's got fatherhood traits, which he's always had,
He's always a good guy.
Always a great guy, bro.
Yeah.
Great, amazing guy.
Funny, too.
Fucking hilarious.
I remember he used to do the Edge, the WWE.
Oh, no. The spear?
You Still Love Me or something like that. Then the spear is, the run out song for Edge?
Oh, my God.
He used to always do it, bro.
Bro, WWE was shit, bro. It was WWF back then.
Shout out to Michael Castro.
Oh, Michael, bro. I'm hoping to get on a pod with him. I know he's a busy guy with the kids and everything.
You should get a pod with Gabriel Abiro, Coach Abiro.
Oh.
He's at our alma mater.
I saw him 2 days ago when I went there.
Oh, yeah?
I said, what's up? He's coaching. He just started high school. I mean, Nicky Rowe.
Yeah.
J-Rod's also there. And he gets kept.
I think Javi too.
Javi Garcia.
Villarreal. The lefty.
Yeah.
Our junior. He was a junior.
Shooter.
When we were seniors.
Shooter. Fucking Javi.
But man, look, it's crazy how time goes, bro. Look at us now.
2011 is when we graduated. It's been almost 14 years.
It's about to be 15 next year. Is it? No, 15 is 2026.
No, you're right. It will be 15. Wait. Yeah, next year will be 15. Wait, yeah.
2026.
Good math right now.
I thought it was 2024 right now.
Damn, bro. And dude, when I was walking the hallways and then the bell went off and all the fucking students were there and Miss Garcia was like, damn, this was the worst time to fucking go to the classroom. But it just brought back those memories. I was like, damn, I have not walked down this hallway since fucking forever, bro.
I used to be a paraprofessional.
What is that?
It's like basically essentially like a teacher aide. But I would take care of like not special ed students, but the kids who were at risk of failing.
Oh, got you.
And also I would go to like main like pre-AP classes or CP classes and help each other out, help kids out.
Oh, I didn't know that. When
it's crazy, bro. 2018, before I played pro. I was everywhere. I have stories.
Were you trying to do teaching or something? Because I feel
No, I just did it just to have salary. Burp.
No, you can.
Just to have money to keep me going.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, on the side. It was like a little side gig. While I was training too, kids playing basketball.
Oh, during the when you were with the Vipers.
Yeah, Viper Academy. Oh,
Yeah, I know you're trying to find, trying to get into real estate and everything, but
Yeah.
like, what can you transfer the skills that you know now into something that'll be like easy transition? Now, I want to say easy because I try not to tell people to do easy stuff.
Yeah.
But like, what be easy? Stop saying easy. But transfer those skills that you know now as like a professional basketball player, a believer in God. I don't know what else, man. What else you got in your bag of skills?
I think just communication and just like I think I'm a people person.
You definitely are.
I
bro.
think I can.
Yeah.
I'm like a chameleon. I can talk to anybody in a sense.
Yeah, you can.
And I think that would help me out in my next transition.
That's why I say real estate could be good.
Especially because like my contract negotiations as an athlete, like as a professional athlete, you really got to stand your ground and
Have
know
you
your
ever thought
value.
about like working with kids that are trying to be professionals but in college, like basketball players? Have you thought about that?
I mean, what do you mean, like a trainer?
No, not even a trainer, but just like help them with the journey. Like, hey man, like I know you're trying to figure out what the fuck you're trying to do, whether it be like be a professional basketball player or like your journey and shit. Like,
No, I never thought about that.
I feel like you can definitely do something like that. Work specifically with student athletes because I know that's your big message.
Is there even a thing like that? Is that kind of
Probably
like,
not.
Is that kind of like a counselor or something?
That's exactly why I started this business because I felt like there was no one like me that I needed someone like me to help me through college. So that's why I started this. So maybe you can do something like that.
Well, I mean, I do kind of
if you're passionate about it. That's the other thing. Yeah.
I am passionate about people. Like I think my purpose in life is to impact people in areas that I've been through or, that they're going through. It doesn't necessarily need to be like athletes or anything, but I think that's like my realm. But I think like at church or like my church community in the Philippines,
no doubt.
Even here, I think people I'm around with or the people that walk past my life.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's say I'm a freshman out of high school who has like the potential to become a pro. I'm playing here at UTRGV, and what advice would you give me?
As a freshman?
As a freshman, straight
wants
out of
to play
high school.
pro.
And wants to play pro, straight out of high school, UTRGV, but a baller like yourself, talented as fuck. But here playing at UTRGV. What advice
is he
would you
playing?
give?
It doesn't matter if he's like a star or not.
Yeah.
My advice is to work your work ethic. If you think, because when you're a pro, this is your life. When you're an athlete, student athlete, you're a student first, then an athlete.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like athlete, and then they help you out as being a student.
I mean, in a sense, yeah.
Pull up in your fucking gear, and you're just there.
But I think if you're serious about hoops or serious about the game, it's going to show in your work ethic. And essentially, as a student, I would work my ass off. Like, I would work my ass off. I would go, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. workouts, go to class, practice, It's just your daily thing. And I think if you have a good work ethic at a younger age or even as a freshman, that'd be my biggest thing, like your work ethic.
Just keep working regardless of if you're not seeing the benefits of it.
Yeah.
Reaping the rewards.
And especially because you're a freshman in college. You say if he was at UT, a party school.
Okay.
And not necessarily a party school.
Let's do that. Let's see. What if someone is at a big name school like Duke or fucking UT? I don't want to say Cooper Flag because Cooper Flag is fucking gifted as hell.
He's about to go to the Warriors.
No, he's about to go to the Spurs, dog. Fucking Cooper Flag and Wemby, dog. Game over. Fuck the Aaron Fox. So just keep Cooper Flag, dog. But yeah, no. What if it's like a really big name school like UT Austin? Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, man, it's the same thing. It's the work ethic because difference between going to UTRGV, like a smaller school, or not even just UTRGV, a smaller school in general compared to a bigger school, is there's a magnifying glass on you, right? And what I mean by that, like a magnifying glass is everyone knows who you are, right? And whatever move you do, you have a chance of leaking out, especially with social media nowadays.
Yeah.
Right.
Back then, you get crossed, you're like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah, you can get lost. You can get lost in the sauce. That's what we would usually call it.
Yeah, which is tougher now for these kids because they see everything.
Yeah.
They're like,
But also it leaves them an accountability as far as like, hey, my account is online. If I mess up,
Got a reputation on the line.
I got a reputation on the line. But some people don't care. Some kids wouldn't care and just keep doing it.
John Morant.
Stop.
I'm sorry, dog. I gotta put it out there, bro. You're out there. You're professional. You gotta set the standard, dog. You're still out here.
I get you.
Two times in a row. Back to back. What is you doing?
Yeah.
What is you doing? Sorry.
Yeah.
I just had to put that out there. But yeah, your reputation's on the line, especially as a kid.
Yeah, especially as a student athlete.
Yeah.
But also, imagine if I'm trying to flip it if you're in a small town. If you're in a small town, I think it's probably worse too, because if you're in a small town, that means everyone knows everyone, and it's easier to be seen. But I mean, it goes both ways. But wherever you are, I think your work ethic will show.
Yeah, and I've seen that with you, bro. Even regardless of you weren't too sure of your future, you would still put in the work, go to goals,
Exactly.
go to fucking wherever you.
I'm done with school.
Yeah, and you're still hooping, bro. You're still putting in the work. Your work ethic has been there ever since fucking middle school, probably elementary, maybe.
Yeah, I was hooping, man. I was just my work ethic.
It's that Mamba mentality, dog.
Yeah. I don't know about Mamba, but
Hey, we all got it, dog. So the Mamba mentality is essentially just being the best version of yourself. I remember somebody asked him, like, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing this? He's like, all my life, bro. Ever since I was a kid. It just never stopped. Just kept going.
And back to your question, like, how would I translate that to my next career, real estate or whatever it may be? It's my work ethic.
Yeah. I think regardless of where you go, bro, you're going to put in the work and you're going to succeed.
As long as if I have a goal, right, and I know what I want to reach, I'm going to work my ass off for it.
Yeah. I think, wherever you go, bro, you're going to
I think that's the problem with some kids or some people in general. If you don't have a goal, if you don't have a place that you want to reach,
exactly,
you're just running on a treadmill going nowhere.
Yeah. That's with everything, whether it be relationships, whether it be career, whether it be life in general, bro. Like, you got to have a goal or else you're just going to be in the fog.
Yeah, man. There's a verse in the Bible, bro. It's like, if you don't have a plan, I'm summarizing it, but basically if you don't have a plan, you're going to perish. All right. I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
I don't even need to say it's from the Bible. Yeah. Like, it sounds like a popular verse or a popular quote that anybody would say, right? It's people that don't have a plan can perish. I forgot the verse on it, but something like that.
Along those lines.
But
damn.
Yeah.
This thing's running out of battery. If it's running out of battery, just put it in here, it'll charge. But dude, yeah, when it comes to goals, man, especially with like freshman college kids, straight out of high school. And when I was presenting to these kids, man, like I asked one kid, it's like, hey, well, what's your plan after college or after high school? Oh,
they don't know.
Gonna go to the oil fields. I was like, okay, well, why are you gonna do that? For the money. That's your mindset right away, especially straight out of high school. You want to just go and do it. And immediately I followed that question up was like, well, what else? Like, what do you think what struggles do you think you're going to face? He's like, probably my discipline. I'm like, okay, good. So what do you think being in the oil fields or oil rigs, whatever, is going to improve on? He's like, my discipline. So then now I'm just like, I helped him reframe it and be like, it seems like you know what you need to work on deep down in yourself personally. Yeah. The money will come, regardless of whatever you do. And discipline is huge. As you know, work ethic, discipline falls in line together. Yeah. Motivation is just like temporary. Motivation is like you're in a moment, you're hyped up, you listen to a song, but it diminishes. Discipline, you need like nonstop.
Yeah.
Discipline is doing something that needs to be done regardless of how you feel. Whether you're shitty, whether you don't know where your future is going to be, you still work through it. You remain disciplined. And that's that self-discipline for sure too. And so this kid, I was like, hey, there you go, bro. That's all you need to know, man. Whether, regardless or not, you decide to continue with the oil fields and stuff, then just work on that discipline, bro. Like, the thing is, when it comes to goals as well, it's great. It's great to say like, okay, I want to make like $1 million, or I want to be this, I want to be that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you put a tangible to it. But the main thing in achieving that goal is not necessarily getting the $1 million. And this is a quote from Jim Rohn. Do you know who Jim Rohn is? He says, it's not the goal that you attain that matters. It's who you become. Who you become, the skills that you acquire, the person that you become in the process of that. And so it's the same thing with your college and professional career, man, it's like, I know you're not that professional consistent basketball player that you thought you were going to be, because you've been like back and forth, but you developed all these skills. Your work ethic is impeccable, fucking crazy. Like, you're a disciplined human being. Like, all of these things make Joshua Torralba. Yeah.
That's college. That's college.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, bro. You don't gotta be humble. Go on, let's be real.
You're from the valley or what?
Yeah, wait, go, sir. Come on, sir. Dog. But no, straight up, bro. Like, you know, it's great to have that goal in mind, any goal, and then just work towards it, bro.
Got to.
Trying to work, and the skills will come, everything else will come, just as long as you're 100% into it, disciplined, and just put in the work.
Yeah,
that's what it is, dog.
It's life.
Yes, it is, bro. That's why I know you came into here thinking, like, college, what are we going to talk about? And I'm like, everything all connects, bro.
For sure.
From your roots, college is our roots. Well, even prior to that, middle school, high school, grade school, everything, bro. You know, it all connects.
I think we put too much pressure too. Like, like decision making, especially. That was like my problem growing up, and I think that can relate with kids too, or people in college. They don't know what to do.
Exactly.
They don't know what to do,
dude. So I've been making these courses for college. Well, for everyone in general. I've been working on this the college one. Kind of be like, okay, if I was a college student freshman year, how the fuck would I go about it? So then when I started making it, I was like, okay, the first thing I would want to do, obviously, is like figure out what career you want to do. So in order to do that, is figure out your strengths. And so I was like, okay, what the fuck? How do I do that? You know, like me myself. So I used ChatGPT to help out. I was like, yo,
you use DeepSeek or whatever that new one, the China one. You don't know about that,
bro? I don't know about that. I ain't trying to fuck China, dog. They gonna get all my shit. Nah, I've been on ChatGPT for the last 2 years, man. It's my jam. It's my jam. So what I did was like, hey, find me the best strengths assessment that's most accessible to college students, and I can fuck around and do this for you too, right here. We can do it. But what I did was I found a good assessment. I test ran it myself. It was just like all in the process, and I included it in the course. I was like, hey, all right, let's run this together. Let's see how this goes. So it gave me like my top 24 strengths, but it's broken up into like 3 sections: top 5, like your middle strengths, and your lesser strengths. So top 5 is what you primarily want to work on, or like your main strengths, right? That make you. And I think my main one was like kindness or something like that. And so what I did,
definitely is.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So I copied like the top 5, right? And I put it into ChatGPT. I was like, look, these are my top 5 strengths. Give me, and this is what I like to do. These are my hobbies, you know, like what I enjoy doing and helping people or whatever the fuck it is. I was like, give me a college route and give me a non-college route. Put that shit in there. I fucking put what I currently am doing right now, like as a college route, like occupational therapist, and like psychology, because I did consider going to psychology as well. And then for my non-college route, told me exactly what the fuck I'm doing now too. Like life coaching, fucking like helping college students and shit. I was just like, bro, if I had this resource back in 14 years, I wouldn't had to go through 14, 15 years of all this shit that I did.
But look at you now.
Exactly. But I'm grateful as fuck, again, going back to gratitude, like I'm grateful as fuck that I went through all of those struggles, because it wouldn't have allowed me to do this, you know.
But sometimes like you said, I mean, but the reason why you're doing this is like, if it took you all those years to become who you are right now, but if you can minimize those years for the next person,
exactly,
why not?
So it's the same thing. You're trying to live the dream of your past self.
Yeah.
So that's one of my goals, is always to be the mentor for my past selves, not just self, but different versions of myself. So whether that was in college, whether that was in high school, and that's where I'm starting off. I'm starting off like young professional first, and then making my way down. So right now I'm still working on the college one, and eventually gonna go back to high school, help out the basketball. That's why I asked you, like, hey man, can you send me some basketball stuff for Jay's high school students? And I'm going to go back to high school, maybe eventually middle school. Then it's like, middle school, you know. But I think high school, I developed a lot of hard work and dedication, because, bro, you saw me come up, bro. I was on the bench and B team and made my way to bench and varsity, which is like a huge leap.
Hell yeah.
You
weren't just leaping, you were climbing those freaking bench. When you collapse it and you go against the wall.
I'd just be like parkour and shit.
Coach would like, Clyde, go run or go climb it. We just watch Clyde and go.
Yo,
shout out to Coach Ebra.
Shout out, bro. Oh, did you hear what happened?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Should I talk about it on here?
I do know, but shout out to Coach Ebro. Regardless, man, he's a great coach, man.
He was a great coach, honestly.
He helped us become who we are today.
But honestly, because the first year I was playing ball. You were in the first class too, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna move you to first period." And I was just like, "Oh, damn, Josh is fucking first period. Damn, I'm out here in ninth period, dog. What the fuck, balling with Matt Grider, Kevin Grider's brother. Yeah, Matt Grider, Ornan Cedillo, and then the other dudes in the B team or whatever." And I remember at the end of the year, Coach Yeba was like, he got us all together in the fucking coach's office. He's like, "Hey, you guys are probably not going to make it to the next level. So you guys can be like the fucking videographers or it can be management."
He said that?
He told us that straight up. All fucking young as fuck, bro. I was like, my confidence shot the fuck down, dude. Man. I was like, well, he didn't tell Ornan that, obviously.
But sometimes you need that. You need that.
Yeah. So like, I was the only one. Like, I sat with it for like 2-3 days. I was like, dog, what the fuck? What am I gonna do now? Because like, I was in band originally. I quit band because I wanted to pursue basketball. I was like, I love basketball, bro. I love this shit. And so, a couple of days later, I go out and I approach Coach. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I think it was just me. It might have been the other guys too, because I was too afraid to go by myself at the time. You're fucking unconfident. And I'm like, can we just stay in ninth period next year, like Matt Grider? Because Matt was a sophomore along with like some other people too. I don't know how they got in that class. I guess they just signed up for it like after freshman year. And he was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, you guys can just keep playing here, ninth period next year.
Yeah.
Come around. I think the school gets after him. They're like, hey, these guys are sophomores. They shouldn't be in the ninth. They shouldn't be in the ninth period. So he's like, fuck, I'm fucking stuck with these fucking scrubs. What the fuck do I do with them? So he fucking puts us in the corner in the side. And you saw me, bro. I'd be in the fucking side just shooting with Byron, fucking Cristobal, and fucking Derek, like everyone else. It's just 4 of us just balling out. But we're hooping. I'm putting in the work, bro.
That was
sophomore year, bro. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to keep grinding. I'm going to just keep working, bro. Like played sophomore year. Sophomore team sucked dick. We were horrible. Shit, that was so bad, man. And then I remember one day, I guess because I was the only one putting in work, and he did notice. It wasn't until senior year where he noticed me. I would come early and run the track.
He had the white and green Kobe 4s. I remember that.
I missed those. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
I remember that.
I might get a pair just after this, bro, just for that.
Imagine if you kept it. That would have been...
It might still be somewhere, bro. I hope so. Unless they like fucking broke or something. But yeah, no, like I think Coach saw me like working hard and shit. He was like, you know what? I started getting him implemented into the practices and shit. So I remember I was playing in the back gym with all the sophomore guys, and then Audie came by and he was like, hey, we need an extra person. So they picked me. And I was like, oh shit.
Because you were quick.
I guess so. I was fast as fuck. Wasn't even.
But you could play defense.
That was a scrapper. That's what it was. Like I was just like one of those Tony Allen type players, which I wish I knew.
Every team needs that.
I wish I knew that, because I was all over the place. I was like, what the fuck is my role? But that's the reason why I want to get back to the high school students later on. I have a whole plan with Jay in the summer and everything to hopefully do that. But maybe I can get you in on that as well, because then they'll see a professional basketball player and be like, oh, fuck, this is real business. Clyde knows this guy. Damn. But going back to that, like I remember being in the practice, I was just like, oh, shit, I'm here. Damn, this is fucking varsity level type shit. And then I'm like, hey, yo, Adi, do I stay? Do I go back? And he's like, I don't know, bro. He's a freshman at this time. He's like, I don't know, bro. He doesn't know. So I just like sneak back out, and Audi comes back. He's like, Clyde, they didn't want you to leave. So I come back, and then from there, I guess I just started like practicing with you guys with, what was his name? The black dude, Josh. He was a senior at the time.
Oh, Virales.
Yeah.
From San Antonio.
I remember him, being there. I forgot who else being there. But from there, it was just like...
We had Bear. Bear, we had... Who else? Robbie Sanchez. Aaron.
Oh, Robbie Sanchez was a baller, bro.
He was really good his freshman year. I remember when I was in middle school watching him play.
Man, they had confidence coming in.
He's a doctor now, bro.
He gives that vibes. He gives those vibes.
He's an MD.
Good for him. Damn. But no, yeah, I mean, made my way up and everything. And then I got to work out with you a lot in this junior year, jump manual.
Was he a girls club member?
We used to play a lot. We used to work on our jumpers, help you with the free throws and shit. Those are the times, man. I miss those times.
The stuff that you learn in sports, whether if you're the highest performance type of guy, like if you're a freaking beast or if you're not,
Regardless, yeah.
dude, you will learn.
Yes.
You'll learn about life.
You learn it.
And it will hit you hard.
Yeah.
In sports.
Yeah. Or in
in sports first, like you're in it's a safety net. Mm-hmm. You know, you're basically experiencing life advanced when you're in sports. Think about it like that. But it's like a safety net. It's like a little.
That is true, because you look back on people in high school that weren't in sports, they're kind of just like, whatever. No one's really keeping them accountable. Yeah. But in sports, you have a coach fucking yelling in your ear.
Yeah, your teammates. You're not even thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
And usually the people that do think about themselves are not in the team, are out.
Exactly.
So it's like, if you look at it that way,
like a lot of teaching moments, bro. And then from there,
you're not looking at it like that when you're in high school.
No, you're not. You're just going, because you're just a kid, bro.
I remember you were doing high knees. You're doing high knees. We're warming up. And then freaking coach.
Yeah, what happened? Oh, no.
Coach was like, Clyden, I said high knees, not Chinese. I was like, yo.
Dude, bro, they were fucking.
Then he looks at me because, you know, me, it was cool. Like, we were just all joking around. I'll make fun of him. He makes fun of me. Like, it's cool. But that just created the culture.
That. That's fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious, bro. I would use that all the time.
They would always say ninja. Because I would climb the fucking.
Coach Torres would call you ninja.
Coach Garza made a whole fucking photo of like this warrior, like with a mohawk. Because I remember I had a mohawk and coach was like, bro, you can't play with a mohawk. Which I understand now. But back then I was like, bro, I'm kind of hooping. I feel good. Yeah. I feel good with this mohawk and this fade, dog. Let me just, let me get in the groove. But it's all good. I understand now. I would tell.
That time, our senior year was dope.
It was
that senior year.
That whole group was amazing because we're still great friends, bro. Me and John kick it. I know I don't really talk much to all the other guys, but it was a great group, man. Great group of fucking guys. And that's just what it is, man. Going through life, like keeping a tight circle, those that you can like relate to, especially, and go through those tough times. Like in basketball terms, it's like, the games and all that stuff. But in life, it's life, Fucking crazy, dude.
Nicky Rowe, huh?
Good times, bro. Taught us a lot of things.
For sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
For sure. We saw a lot. So much that just coming up in the back of my head. Yo, dude, that was hilarious.
We were fucking assholes, guys. In fucking senior year, JT was the worst. Nah, JT was nice, bro, but that was. I won't get into it, but you've never been in that situation. So.
That was crazy.
You were just chilling, and then let's not gear up, dog.
Drake, what's my name?
Oh man. That was a good time.
Remember that song? What's my name, Drake?
Yeah, that was a great song. I mean, great year for music in general. Like Lil Wayne, Drake, fucking like who else was popping? T-Pain. Rihanna, Chris Brown. That was a great year, bro. Great year for music.
Chris Breezy.
Yeah. A lot. Fuck. Now they're still popping too, man. I didn't think about it.
High school just went by quick, bro.
Yeah. High school was like whatever.
What could you tell your high school self? Now.
Stop being so fucking shy, bro. Like, why are you so timid? Dude, just take initiative. Just be confident. There's nothing, like, especially in practice. Oh my fucking God. So I went to, like 4 days ago, I went to Jay's practice. He wanted me to pretend to be a scout so I can practice my gear, because I just got all his camera gear, and just to add pressure on them, So I was just there chilling, like recording them. And then I had Jay mic'd up and everything. He's going off on these kids. He had some pretty motivational stuff too, which I need to get to and edit. But the last 30 minutes, they did some scrimmage stuff. He's like, hey, Clyde, you want to play? I was like, oh, fuck, dude. I only got like these Nikes. And I mean, I have clothes, but I'm not even warmed up or nothing. I was like, fuck it. Let's go. And so I'm playing with these kids, and then they're running full court press, to work on that and everything. Oh, bro, so bad. They're so scared to come help the teammates. They're just out. And then every time they get the ball, and on the ball, they go straight to the corner. They get trapped, and then they throw it and turn it over like 4 times in a row. They can't even get it past half court.
Scared to make a mistake.
Bro, and I'm like, guys, what the fuck? And they put me at the bench players too. But still, even then, the bench players should be ready. As I was. I'm not. I was anxious and nervous and shit. But I was like, dude, just go to the middle. There's so much space to work with, and whoever else is helping too, go to the middle too, man. Why are you just spreading out? It's so easy to turn it over. I was getting pissed off. And so like I was calling him out too. I'm like, bro, first off, why are you picking up your dribble and trying to burst through people half court? I'm like, you don't do that until you're at the rim, you know what I'm saying? Because then you can actually score, opposed to like stopping, picking up your dribble, and you get trapped, and you're just like, you can't even pass the back court because you're already past the half court. It's very frustrating. Yeah,
I know how you feel.
Very fucking frustrating. I'm like, dude, you guys are in practice for a reason. Don't be scared to fucking shoot the ball. Even when they were open, like I drive in, boom, I'm like, cash money. Fakes it, then tries to go up, then tries to pass it to his teammate who's like literally right next to him. Horrible spacing, bounces off his leg, goes out of bounds.
Hey, that takes patience if you're the coach, bro.
Exactly. And then that kid started blaming the kid for not catching the ball after he like threw it up. And I'm like, take accountability first off. And then there was another kid like talking
life, man. It's life.
Talking back to Jay. I'm like, hold on. You should not be, first off, I don't know how you were raised, but don't be talking back to coach when you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's always gonna be players like that.
Yeah. And then that's when you're like, you gotta fucking put your foot down on them, bro. No, not
that's why not everyone can be a coach.
Yeah.
I think that's like a stigma or like this thing. It's all because you play basketball or you're in sports, you could be a coach. Yeah. Not necessarily. It's a different animal.
It is. Jay's a great coach though. He's been doing it for 8 years. Yeah. He's really great. He's been coaching the varsity in IDEA. I mean, it's IDEA.
Yes, but I think I'm sure he still makes an impact towards those kids.
He really does. He really does. And comparing their varsity to our varsity, oh my dog. Not to be rude or anything. That's like B team level type stuff. I'm like, damn, this is varsity, dog.
It just shows you the levels of IDEA.
Not to hate, no AJ, but like you guys are hard workers. I've seen it. But there are levels to it.
Dude, some of those kids, it might be the future, bro.
Yeah. No, there's some really great kids.
It might be the future of not even basketball, but it might be a doctor.
Exactly. And so you got to instill all of those things like the confidence and the.
So whatever Jay's doing as a coach, I'm definitely going to be an impact to those kids.
He is, because he follows like Coach Pop's, San Antonio Spurs type philosophy. I think he's studied his game for a long time now too. And he gave me some recommendations, some books to recommend, because then I can use those strategies too for my coaching practice and everything. Smart. So, whatever you can, everything's your library. Like Kobe Bryant has said, like once you have a goal in mind, everything that you learn and pick up, you start applying to either the game of basketball, your career, your life in general, bro. So. Yeah, I mean, I digressed there a little bit with that because it just pissed me off. I was like, dog, guys, come on. You have a game tomorrow. Why are you still like this? Yeah. They lost by 2, which I was surprised. I thought they were going to get blown out by the way they practiced. I was like, dog. This is rough. That was rough practice, bro. Damn, I would not be happy if I was the coach. I would be pissed. But no, it was cool. It's good to be back in that environment because I haven't hooped in forever.
You missed it.
I do. Oh, dude, did you see my story the other day?
I did. I know that one guy. I know Derek. You know Derek?
Yeah, I saw you added him. We were just cool when I met him there.
Church at River of Life. Dude, he was a young cat.
Dang.
Now he's in college already.
Yeah, he's pretty confident.
I think he went to Mech High.
Yeah, I looked at his profile a little bit. I think he played football.
Is he back in the Valley?
I'm
probably just visiting.
I just met him that day.
He's a good kid, man. Good kid.
I fucking put all my recording stuff up, and then immediately the workers were like, "Hey, dude, you can't be doing that." So I was like, "Fuck it." I just hid in the little seated area, put the camera there, started recording, and then that's obviously when I got crossed. The very first play, bro. I was not warmed up, nothing. I was focused on putting up my camera stuff. The first game went by, and they're like, "Hey, Clyde, you're next." I was like, "Ah, fuck."
How is it playing over there? It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just to get a sweat.
Same. Yeah, for sure. Because I only was able to play 2 games. I haven't played in 2 years, dog. And
there's a lot of people there.
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Yeah, it's still about the same, but it hasn't changed at all. It hasn't changed at all. That guy just did a simple little stop move, and I just lost my balance and ate shit. I actually did. You didn't see it on camera, but I did a front flip right after that. Which made matters worse if you were there. And Derek is just like,
Oh man.
he's like,
I saw it. I was like, wait, I know this dude.
no, I really don't care though, man. Like, that's just me being an adult too, like having humility. It's like, dude, put yourself out there. Who gives a shit like what people think about you? And that's just to a testament to what Benny was saying. Like, don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself. And at the same time, who gives a shit what everyone thinks, bro? Who gives a shit?
That was my problem too.
Yeah, all of us.
I
All of us
struggle with that.
Yeah, no, all of us for sure. That's how I was when I first initially started this business. I was always scared to like upload and what people would think, and it was very ungenuine too because I would always kind of follow a script and I sounded like a robot. And now I'm more natural, more genuine, I'm more like authentic about it. You know, kind of just let whatever I want. I don't care if it's not related to college. Like I'm just gonna let people see my personality and everything. And I think after doing that, I've already noticed like a lot more engagement, a lot more reactions. I don't know reactions, but it's better, man. And I get to live my life through however I want. I'm fully fulfilled and like joyful doing it now. It doesn't feel like a chore having to work on like having to set up podcasts and everything. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is fun as fuck. Like getting all the equipment and learning how to do everything. It's a journey.
Chatting with somebody and learning.
Yeah, it's a fucking journey, but that's the importance. And like everyone says that like it's not the end goal, it's the journey that makes that matters the most. And I've lately been starting to see that. Previous to this, I never really saw it. I was like, the journey kind of sucks though. But then when you're grateful and all that stuff, then that's when you start seeing like the journey is.
And it's different because you want to do it.
Yeah.
And if it's like a passion and you're enjoying it, then
yeah. Like, the reason why I enjoy it is because I'm helping my old self. Like that's where I derive the joy from, you know, because I can not only be myself, but help little Clyde. Like, hey, bro, look, it's not as hard as you think it is. You probably think it's huge, like it's a huge problem, but it's gonna pass.
Yeah,
like it's gonna pass. Trust me. Like, yeah, with anything.
Next thing you know, you're gonna start streaming, bro. Start streaming in Alaska.
I could. I don't know. I haven't thought too deep on that one. Like this podcast thing, I was actually thinking of just doing it in May. And I said, yeah, fuck it. Like, I don't know when I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Just fucking get everything. Like, did you hear about Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that also shifted my perspective. It's like, dude, stop holding off on shit. Like, who cares if you're going to get into debt? Who cares if like what people are going to think of you? Yeah. Like, stop just planning and not doing shit. Just fucking do it. Like Nike, you know, just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. And then, yeah, you see the reefs, you see the...
If it doesn't work?
It doesn't work. Yeah. If it doesn't work, then it wasn't meant to be. Or
the world still spins.
The world still spins, dog.
The world still spins. If it doesn't work, the world still spins.
Exactly, man.
And you got to go to the next step.
You got to keep
adjust.
On. Yeah, and utilize everything you learned from the past. Your past experiences, like you did, you know.
I'm still learning.
You still, we all are. It's a never-ending journey, and that's the important thing. We think that once we reach the end line, like when I graduated college, I thought that was it. Like I'm done learning. Yeah. But the learning never stops, and that's what makes it fun. You know, like just because it's school related, I think that's why I was turned off. I was like,
school related.
I was done with school, tired of learning. But if you find a way to figure out your learning style and then derive joy and entertainment from it. For me, it's like listening to podcasts. I guess watching movies and listening to audiobooks and everything, and then practicing it, you know, kinesthetic or hands-on type of learning. Then, I mean, that's fun for me. You know, like learning how to set up this camera, learning how to set up the lights, this audio shit. Me and Danny.
It ain't cheap, bro. You got the good stuff.
It took us like 2.5 hours to set it all up yesterday.
Dang.
But today, and that's because it was me and Danny. Today it was just me, and it took me an hour because I learned it like that. I was just like, all right, cool. We're ready to go. And that's the thing, like, now I'm a quick learner. Prior, before I would kind of sit on it like, oh, how do I do this? Now it's just like, okay, that didn't work. Move on. Do this instead. Do that. I'm like on it. I'm on it. So again, just all of the skills from either, whether it be basketball, discipline, hard work, putting in the work ethic, all that stuff.
It all connects.
Everything counts. Everything, even when you're lazy. I don't know if you know Brian Tracy.
It sounds familiar.
He's kind of like Jim Rohn. Okay. Like he talks about self-growth and goals and all that shit. He's like, everything you do counts, whether you're being lazy, you're procrastinating, or you're working hard. Like all of those things contribute to your main goal. Because when you're lazy, you're kind of like, damn, I should be doing this, or then you learn not to be lazy. Yeah, exactly. So every single thing you do counts. And on top of that, also taking accountability for everything that happens in your life. Yeah. A lot of people like to blame other people for things that happen to them.
Easy way out.
Again,
easy way out.
It's that mindset of like easy path opposed to taking the difficult path and reaping more rewards from it. I talked to Benny about that with like delayed gratification and everything. We won't get too much into it, but yeah, like, dude, take accountability for where you are now. You know, if you're eating shit right now, it's your fault. As harsh as it sounds,
Valley,
you put yourself in that position, bro. You're there because you made a decision, and you got to accept those consequences. But now, don't be stuck in it. Don't be stuck in those negative emotions. Like, move forward, bro. Find a solution. And that's the thing. Like, another thing me and Benny were talking about is mental health. Like, I get it. I get that we should be more advocate about it and have increased awareness. However, if we're just stuck in that, like every day talking about, I'm anxious, I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm just feeding whatever, depressed. You're just feeding it. Yeah. Exactly. You're just feeding it, and you're not finding any solutions to become better. Again, the solution to that is just be grateful for what you got now, bro. Like me and you, we both have our parents, bro. Thank God for the last 32 years. And then again, having that shift on Tony, who passed away at 32 years old. Like, bro, you don't know when you're going to go. You don't know when God's just going to pluck you out of life, bro. So
puts you in perspective.
Puts you in fucking perspective. Like, live your life to the fullest. Yeah. Like, stop living with that scarcity mindset. Like, I can't afford it right now. I'll just wait till later. And you're always going to be stuck in that, regardless. Even if you do have all the capital or whatever you need, if you continue to practice that mindset, it becomes a routine, becomes a habit, you know? And so you can go deep into that, but I won't.
Yeah, and it's not even about money either.
Yeah, it's not. It's about your state of mind, your state of being, you know? And so if you start practicing that gratitude, that's been a common thing too with Danny and Benny. They mentioned that quite often, and you as well. Just being in the moment and seeing like, man, look at where we are now, bro. Compared to like half our lives ago in high school. Like, we never imagined any of this shit. You're wearing a nice ass watch. Here we got some coffee, fucking amazing coffee, some crazy fucking Meta Ray-Bans. Who never thought that shit would be here? And here we are catching up on life. Like, nothing ever changed, but a lot of things didn't change, obviously. But, you know, like,
and it's still gonna change.
Yeah, of course. And so it's just like we're living an amazing time, and people don't want to see that. They don't want to believe that because they're so stuck in their emotions. I mean, it's cool to be emo every now and then. We all go through an emo phase. Whether that be heartbreak, whether that be, you know, someone passes in your life, or you fail a class, or whatever it is, bro. You know, like, don't get stuck in it. Don't get stuck, bro.
There's a verse in the Bible that says, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, as you walk through the valley. It doesn't mean you stay in the valley. You walk through the valley. And here's a kicker. It's the shadow of death. It's not death itself. It's just the shadow.
Yo, give me chills.
Bars, bro. Once you think about it, I'm like, first thing is, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, right? I'm sure there's like a hip hop song. I think Biggie said
many of them. Yeah.
It's coming from a verse. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. We're all going to go through this in life, some type of valley. The thing is, you're going to walk through it. Like you said, some people just stay in it. They just sulk in it and say sulk and stay in it. Yeah, it's okay to cry. Yeah, it's okay to go through your little emo stage, but you don't stay in it. You can maybe a couple of days, couple of weeks, but years, months, your whole life, you can walk through it. And think of it, it's like the shadow. Once I read this, I got that, I was like, it's just the shadow of death. It's only what you think it could be. It's not even death itself, right? And, you know, things can be worse for you, but, you know, you're walking through it, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah. I think a lot of things too, when it comes to trying to achieve what people want to achieve, they're just so stuck and afraid of that first step. Like, they're like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Like, I guess we can take it, for example, for your case, it's like, I don't know where I'm going to be. Fuck, what happens if this happens? Like, I'm going to be stuck here. And then they get stuck in that, and they never make a move.
Paralyzed.
Yeah, exactly. So they call it analysis paralysis. and shit, bro. You just
Crazy.
get paralyzed as fuck. And it's just like, dude, like, have that main goal, like you said, have that main goal in mind, and then just start taking steps, bro.
Yeah, and block everything else.
Yes.
Don't listen to people despite you're on TikTok or
They don't
social
know
media.
your life, bro. They're not walking your mind, your body, bro.
That was my problem too growing up, bro. Even like after college, even sometimes in my pro career, it's just like I'm too worried about what people think. Right? Or what would people say?
Which comes with that because
or it's like, media. And like, I'm Josh. That's Josh T. That's what they used to call me in high school. I was popular. I was this or that. What if I do this? It's not gonna align to the image I had of me. Then, what the heck? I don't care. Like, I used to care a lot about that.
Yeah.
Like,
all of us do.
All of us, like, dude.
To a certain extent now, even now, like, oh shit.
For sure. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't even care. They don't even think about you.
They don't care about themselves. They don't care.
Exactly, bro. You think they're gonna be
the shit, bro.
And that's like a pusher for you to like do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Cares what people think.
People will judge whatever, but who can judge but God, bro?
I don't care what people think. But once you get that out of your system, and I'm sure you're gonna fight it through it, right? But once you get that big chunk out of your system, bro, the world is yours to conquer and whatever you want to achieve, bro. So keep doing this, bro. Like,
hell yeah.
A lot of people talk smack about podcasters or people doing it, but at least you're doing it.
Yeah.
And
we're getting a message out, bro. That's the important thing. Like, that's what my main mission is. Just get the message out.
Exactly.
Provide whatever education, or maybe someone resonates with it. Maybe someone doesn't. It's cool. Whatever. Move on. Stop listening or continue listening.
You miss all the shots you don't take, boy. Just keep shooting.
That's it. Dude.
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting. I know there was a stat with Michael Jordan.
Keep shooting.
With like the game-winning shots that he missed or something like that. He just kept shooting. No.
Yeah. Have short-term memory, baby.
That was a huge one. I mean, for the most part. Yeah. Well, again, that kind of goes back to don't get stuck in the past and your emotions.
It's like being an athlete, bro. Like,
when you turn the ball over, you're like, all right, forget about it, bro. Just move on.
Yeah, you gotta go into the next possession.
Don't get down on it.
And there's two outcomes to either winning or losing, or something bad that's gonna happen, right? You gotta move on. Regardless if you're you're experiencing the best part of your life. You gotta move on off of that.
Yeah.
Even when you go through your lows.
World spins.
World spins, baby. The world spins.
Fuck, bro.
The world spins.
Oh yeah. Now.
The world spins.
We got some
baby.
great shit, bro. Hey, appreciate you for sharing your story.
The world spins, bro. You gotta clip that.
What we're gonna do, dog, is we're gonna reflect now on life. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this one's gonna be related to looking back in the past. What are you most proud of from your post-college life journey, or just your journey so far?
Post-college life journey?
I mean, it could be just your journey. What are you most proud of? Most of.
Damn.
Like, just looking at your life in whole. Like, what are you most proud of, bro?
I think being a professional athlete, actually doing it. I actually got it off the checklist of my goals in life, because that was probably one of my goals in life where, I had to make it happen, and I made it happen, bro. I think out of everything, I mean, that's basically my life. I don't want to say basketball is my life, but that's basically the majority of my life. That, I think that's the most proud part of my life that I was able to do. Like I said before, like when I was a kid, I wanted to be a professional athlete, right? There's periods where I wasn't playing basketball, I wasn't playing competitive basketball. Like, I put in perspective, like, hey, I owe this to myself. And I'm going to end it on my terms. I'm not going to let anybody, God gave me this dream, right? God allowed this to happen in my life. God allowed basketball to impact my life, right? So I'm going to throw it to his hands, right? And, let it ride and see how far I can go with it. And I think that's the most proud moment proud part of my life, man. I said I played professional basketball more than 5 years. I did it.
It feels like you've been doing it forever, bro.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't even. You don't even need to label it as a professional athlete. I've been playing basketball my whole life.
Ball is life.
Ball is life, and there's gonna be a day where it's gonna be I gotta move on.
Yeah. But hey,
the
it'll
world
always be a
spins.
part of you too, man.
Yeah, always gonna be part of me.
Take everything that you learned from it.
Exactly.
And continue to give back. So now looking towards the present, what philosophy or principles do you have now that you, hold on. What philosophy or principles do you now live by throughout your life?
Damn.
I know one of them was work ethic. Maybe that's.
Work ethic. Damn, I never really thought about that. I think there's a lot, right? But I think my philosophy is, just having a grateful heart, man. Just being grateful. The word grateful has so many meanings. You can dive into it. You can unpack it. But it's being grateful. Little things, not even with me, about my parents.
Yeah, I get you, bro.
You too, you can relate. Shoot.
Yeah, dude, that shit just gets me emotional thinking about it, man.
Yeah, parents, bro. Think about it. I'm sure you went back home to the Philippines, see where they grew up, right?
Yeah.
They're immigrants that came here. My mom came here with, I think, like $50.
They had the same fucking journey too, man.
She worked their ass off.
Yeah.
So why can't I work my ass off?
Yeah, it's like, fuck, they got us here. Let's fucking show them that they came here for a reason, bro.
Oh, exactly.
Damn, bro, I completely chewed that shit.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Do some skits. But and I see it every day.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, there's times where we're going to be lazy, right? But you don't stay in that laziness. There's times where I was lazy, bro. I saw my dad. Till this day, he's working, bro. He doesn't need to work.
Dude, same. My parents is nonstop. They're always doing something.
But that's just in their system.
Yeah. Which is great. Skills that they pass to us,
It's great. As an immigrant, as a Filipino immigrant, Filipinos, OFWs in general, it's overseas Filipino worker.
Oh, yes.
That's basically the term that the society claims our parents.
OFW?
OFW.
Overseas
Filipino workers.
Gotcha.
Filipinos are known to work hard.
I thought it was FOBs.
No, it could be that too. Shoot. Yeah, they work their asses off to get where we are at right now. So if you can't think of anything grateful for your life, I think the biggest thing is don't even look at yourself. Look at the ones before you, and that's your parents.
Exactly.
Think at your brother, your sister, your cousin, someone that impacted your life. Think about that.
Yeah.
Because once you think about gratefulness, it opens up your doors to so many things.
Man, I think at this age, we're just like, damn. I think that's what it is. Maybe at 30, you're just like, oh shit, bro. I'm starting to see everything.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what it is. Like even Danny and Benny. Yo, straight up. I think that would be later though. Man, it's crazy. I don't know. Anyways, okay. Now hindsight tips. In hindsight, what do you wish you knew to better prepare for the transition from, we'll just say from high school student to basketball professional?
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. I guess, is that an answer? I could say that.
I guess, okay, this is a different way to reframe it. If you could go back, what advice would you give yourself?
Okay. For that, we just kind of touched on it.
Yeah.
But in lines with pressure, putting too much pressure on yourself. But honestly, for me, I think don't worry about what other people will think or say about you. Because, I think a lot of our decision making, especially in that time when we were in college or in that age, high school, college, I think we're thinking about what people are would say, right? And then sometimes we let the outer voices have more volume to our decisions than our own voice, right? So it can kind of create a fog in your mind, right?
And I want to do this, but someone's telling me not to. What's right and wrong?
Yeah, it's like, dang. And, I think in high school too, I was always FOMO. Which after high school, going to college overseas, I'm like, dang, I wish I could experience a college life in America, but I went overseas.
That is true.
So
that's probably why you kept coming back.
Yeah, it's like, I want some.
Yeah, because all of your close friends and family were out here, so you would see them. And I think it wasn't necessarily place, but more just being around your people. Yeah, I think that's what it was, why you kept coming back here. I don't know if that's the answer, but just a thought on that. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it is now. You want to be around your people. You want to be around your brother, your nephew, congrats again, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate
sister-in-law, your parents, your homies out here. I don't know, who have you hung out with lately?
Just my parents. And some like friends I catch up like with you, or people I just catch up with.
Hey, you're in town. Hey,
when I'm in town, you're in town. Yeah.
All right, Doc. Any general advice for new grads or young professionals?
New grads and young professionals. I think once you make a decision, right, go 100% with it. Don't half-heart. And don't go half-heartedly with it.
Yeah.
I think later on in life, whatever you believe in, whatever faith you have, I think God's gonna work everything for your good.
Yeah.
So I think instead of you not making a decision and just standing still, make a decision and go. Don't worry about if it's a right or wrong, right, decision, because at the end of the day, it's gonna lead you to the right direction, right? So I think if you're in college, go about to be a young professional, I think make a decision and, don't think too hard of it. And if you're a believer in any faith or if you're a believer of God, I think some of us, we want clarity, right? And a sense of direction. But I think it's not even just about that, but I think it's about trusting him, right?
That's where the confidence comes in, man.
Yeah.
The reason why people are always so anxious and shit, because they feel like they have to control every single part of their life, when in actuality, bro, we're not in control of anything.
Exactly. But what you can control is your work ethic. Whatever profession you want to do, of course, you got to go into the library, you got to study, you got to do your part. So don't expect a great outcome or a great career if you didn't put the work in.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, know that it's going to work for your good. Regardless if it's a right or wrong decision, you got to make a decision.
You got to work. You got to work, bro. All right, now for second to last section of this, rapid fire questions. And by all means, you can dive in deeper why you recommend this stuff. So number one, a book, podcast, or resource that you recommend.
A book. I'm reading a book by Stephen Furtick. It's called Do the New You. Do the New You. So it's kind of in the essence of saying like, I'm still not finished with it, but it's not even doing something that's a new person of you. It's always been in you. So it's just like tapping into that, who you really are. But yeah, that's the book I would go to.
Best memory from college.
From college, probably is basketball, probably, of course, hitting a game winner. When I was at LaSalle.
Was it LaSalle? Yeah.
We're playing against the rivalry team at the NAL. So it's like
the one where Slaughter was at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's a team, that's the same school that Slaughter was at, but Slaughter.
He wasn't there at the time.
He was way older.
Got you.
But yeah, I hit a game winner on that, and that just kind of like took off. That's where everything kind of like, that was my jump start to people knowing my name in the basketball scene in the Philippines.
That's true. Yeah, that's all, bro. Crazy. Okay, one habit that has transformed your post-grad life or just your life.
Fixing my bed in the morning. Why? Because it sets the tone. So if you want to make a big move, big change in life, you start with the small things, right? In order to make a big decision or a big change in life, how about the most practical thing is change the small things. And what's that? Your lifestyle. What's that? What do you do when you wake up? Look at your phone? Yeah. How about you switch it up? Pray to God, whatever. But I think the practical thing is cleaning your bed, folding it. And it's a military thing too. My boy, Lamont Waters, he's a veteran, and he's very like organized, and it just shows like your discipline. Cause what he does, like he folds his bed first thing in the morning. It sets the tone. Like we were in Bali in Indonesia. Imagine we're just.
I wanted to talk about that.
We're about to have fun. Like we're in the same villa. I'm in one room and he's in another room. My room's like a complete mess. Not mess, but like
it shows like your internal being.
Yeah. And when I'm outside of the house, like I'm on vacation, you would think, I don't care. I'm just going to go and leave my room what it is. I go to his room, like, dang, is that man in a hotel? Folded and everything. He's like, I'm just a military man. I was like, I can see that. So I think David Goggins even said that too. I read his book.
Yeah, a lot of people say it for sure. I do it as well. I practice that habit as well.
I see that. I saw your.
You saw my 5 a.m.? Hey, dog.
The pull-ups, but in the scrubs is crazy.
Hey, dog. I'm going to be wearing this shit all day anyway.
And the hot Cheeto blanket, I see.
Hey, dog. It was a Snuggie, first off. It's a Snuggie, dog. Shit, that should keep me warm, extra warm, you know?
But it sets a tone, right?
It does.
It sets a tone. Yeah. Instead of trying to do something drastic, how about you do something small and then it will lead to a drastic change.
Exactly. But make your bed, guys. Make your fucking bed. It's not
Make your
that hard.
bed.
As hard as it, I mean, it's easy. It's fun.
Yeah, if you're a Filipino, you fix your room, huh? You just galabanting everywhere. All you do was Facebook, first thing in the morning. Joshua, huh?
There he is again. He's going on
then, huh?
Facebook. Why are you always away from home? Where are you going now?
You fix your room. Why are you always home? You don't want to say you don't love me no more, huh?
Hey, where's your girlfriend, huh? You like the boys? Are you bio?
Clyden, huh? You don't want to come back to the valley to say hi to your parents, huh?
You don't care about us no more, huh?
See, as if you're somebody. I came to this country with no money. Now I have money. Look at you. Yeah, shout out to your parents.
Shut up. Okay, last one. What's next on your personal or professional journey?
Whew, that's kind of in the books. It's always in the works. I think in the career that I've been in my life as a professional athlete, it's not going to be forever. So I'm always planning on the next step. So, So right now I'm venturing on to new things. I have some investments in crypto, but that's just
Benny
side.
Started getting into it. I'm like, hey, JT, if you're going into JT, I'll be all up on you in XRP, dog.
Yeah, to the moon, to Mars. We're going to the Mars.
Yeah, to Mars.
But yeah, I think, waiting on my investments to multiply. I'm just waiting on my crypto or whatever investments I have to multiply. I'm going to pull out some.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good way.
But hold the rest for the future. And and it allows me to, if I do decide to stop playing basketball, it allows me to have extra income or capital just to jumpstart my next career.
Yeah.
So whatever that career may be, who knows?
You'll succeed in it, dog, with everything that you got from basketball. So
appreciate you, big dog.
Of course, bro. Any last message you want to give to our audience?
I think we just touched on it, but if you guys are ever making a decision, right, or you planning to change your career or have a certain lifestyle that you want to do, you got to make a decision and run with it, right? And if you have a dream or a goal, you owe it to yourself to at least pursue it. Yeah. That's the very least thing you can do. You owe it to yourself, not to your parents, not to your brother, not to your sister, but you owe it to yourself. Remember the times that were good and, the bad times and the reason why you're doing what you're doing, whatever it may be, and have a grateful perspective and a change of perspective into jump starting into what you want to do in life. So, whatever decision you make, whatever you do, the world's going to spin. So you might as well make a decision and do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro. Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it. Like Nike.
Do it, man. Exactly. Okay, man. Where can people follow you, find you, connect?
I'm usually on IG, so Instagram, Joshua Torralba.
How do you spell that?
JOSHUA TORRALBA.
Damn, you had that practice down to the T, dog.
Yeah,
Anywhere else they could find you?
You can find me at your local coffee shop. Other than that, I'll be.
You want to shout out any of the coffee shops?
Oh, if you're in the Valley, shout out to my boy Danny. Go to Simia Coffee Lab. That's one of my favorite coffee shops in the Valley. Other than that, I go to Jitters or any local coffee shop that's opening up. Shoot, pull up.
Straight up, right? It all tastes good.
It all tastes good.
It's always nice.
Well, not all, but I mean, I'm a guy that likes the vibe.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
It's a big thing. That sets a tone, bro.
It really does. Yeah, you're like, oh, I'll fuck with this. We might come here a little bit more often. Yeah. Fuck yeah. You never take a girl there because then if you go and they like it and it doesn't work out, you just don't go ever again.
You never know. You never know because if you know the people there, they can hype you up. True that. But that's for another story.
Yeah. But hey, bro, appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Clyden Combs, COMMS. Don't just survive, but thrive in college and beyond.
My dog.
Hit him up.
Man. JT, appreciate you, bro.
And we out.
We good.
Oh, yeah.